This video is being brought to you free of charge by the advertisers in the show. They welcome you to your new city.
Hi there. On behalf of the Newcomer video, welcome to your new home and your new city. We hope you've had a chance to start exploring your new area, and if you have, great. But even if you haven't, don't worry. That's why we're here to help. New places, new faces, there's plenty of things to do. We'll be introducing you to fine arts and cultural centers and community parks. You'll meet the local sports teams. And to help make your transition a little easier, we'll give you an overview of the local highway systems and point out a few legal things you'll want to take care of. You'll even meet some local sponsors who understand your needs and concerns when it comes to relocating. And to finish up, we'll take a look at some great restaurants. Because if you're anything like me, you're probably in no great rush to start cooking, right? It's all coming up, so stick around. Atlanta is one of the top cities in the country, and with good reason. From its colorful and exciting history to its current position as a center of culture and commerce, and the home of the 1996 Olympic Summer Games, Atlanta is a wonderful place. It's no surprise you've decided to make the metropolitan area your new home. So for a close-up look, let's join your Newcomer video correspondent who's ready to tell you all about Atlanta, starting with sports.
Sports is being brought to you by Service Merchandise. A better way to shop, a better way to save. I'm Tom Jowers, and I'm standing in front of the spectacular Georgia Dome. If you're into sports, you're going to love Atlanta. From baseball and basketball and everything in between, we've got it all. And if you'd rather watch than play, you'll find all kinds of opportunities right here. Let's go inside. We are now inside the Georgia Dome. This magnificent structure marks a new era in the history of sports in Atlanta. It holds 71,500 people, with each seat designed to give you a perfect view of the field. In 1994, the Dome will host the Super Bowl. And in 1996, several events of the Olympic Summer Games will be held here. Every January, the Peach Bowl will be played right here. And throughout the year, there will be concerts, trade shows, and conventions here. But what the Georgia Dome is specifically designed for is to be the home of the Atlanta Falcons football team. Actually, Atlanta has 4 professional sports teams, plus every amateur sport imaginable. We even have polo grounds, an annual steeplechase, and auto racing at places like the Atlanta Motor Speedway, Atlanta International Dragway, and Road Atlanta. Atlanta is a hotbed of sports action.
The 1996 Olympic Games to the city of Atlanta.
And with everyone here getting in gear for the Centennial Olympic Games in 1996, things are heating up even more. See our Atlanta Braves. They battled their way straight to the World Series in 1991 and 1992. And when they're at home, you can catch them stealing bases and scoring runs to the chant of their loyal fans in the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. You can cheer on the Atlanta Hawks in the Omni Coliseum at CNN Center. Our Hoopsters season begins in November and ends in mid-April. You'll want to catch at least one Hawks game and discover their net worth. Tickets for all of Atlanta's pro teams are available through Ticketmaster at 249-6400. And don't forget our college teams. Georgia Tech's Yellow Jackets and the Georgia Bulldogs offer some of the best college football games in the South. If you want to catch a Tech game, call 894-5447. For the University of Georgia Bulldog information, the number to call is area code 706-542-1231. Our annual 4th of July Peachtree Road Race draws more than 40,000 participants. The climate here makes sports a year-round option, and there's just as much opportunity to participate as there is to watch. For more leisurely sporting, the area has more than 50 golf courses, some designed by golf greats like Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. 41 of the courses are public and are open an average of 340 days a year for anyone who wants to swing into action. And tennis is served up big. Atlanta's Alta is one of the largest amateur tennis leagues in the nation, with about 70,000 members and competition for all age and skill levels. You can also choose to join leagues for softball, basketball, and just about any other sport. We're at the soccer field here at Piedmont Park. As you can see, there are sports activities for children of all ages. Atlanta is truly a sports city. And kids can choose to play everything from Little League and Pop Warner football. Local recreation and parks departments can give you specifics on how to get into the action. Do you know which two cities our Atlanta Braves played for before they moved to Georgia? Stay tuned. I'll be right back with the answer.
Our philosophy has always been to offer our customers the right product at the right price at the right time. We do that by offering a large selection of name brand merchandise competitively priced every day. Our merchandise is the latest available and offers a wide range of features and prices. Quality, selection, and value are how we prove a commitment of service to our customers.
Service merchandise for everything.
Before Atlanta, the Braves played in Boston from 1901 to 1952, and then in Milwaukee from 1953 to 1965. Atlanta is America's hometown, and it's not hard to understand why. This is a friendly community with all the big city services you could hope for. And with the Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority, MARTA, rapid rail cars and buses make it easy to get around town. This is one of MARTA's railway stations. As you can see, MARTA is definitely the way to go. It's got more than 30 miles of track and 29 stations just waiting for you to enjoy the ride. There's even a stop at Hartsfield International Airport. If you can't make the train, there are 150 bus routes covering almost 1,900 city miles. For general information about MARTA, call 848-5000. If you're planning on taking to the sky for traveling, Hartsfield's likely to be your takeoff point. It's one of the nation's busiest and largest airports, and like Atlanta, it keeps on growing. Hartsfield is serviced by 24 major passenger airlines and is the hub of 2 others. It's one of the most popular airports among frequent travelers because of its accessibility and organization. From Hartsfield, you can reach 80% of the cities in the U.S. in less than 2 hours flight time. Hartsfield's South Atlanta location makes it a 20 to 30-minute drive from most metropolitan areas. The Atlanta area is also home to more than 6 other private and public airports. And don't forget, Atlanta was built as a railroad town, so we've got regular Amtrak service right from the center of town. You might say, if you need to travel, Atlanta's got all the right connections. Atlanta is home to the Centers for Disease Control, so it won't surprise you that when it's health care you need, we've got the resources. There are over 6,000 licensed medical practitioners ready to serve you. Many area hospitals provide referrals. For emergency and long-term medical care, Atlanta has more than 25 hospitals, several of which are pioneers in medical research and technology. Atlanta even has 2 pediatric hospitals, which have excellent facilities designed especially for children. Interested in expanding your intellectual horizons? The Atlanta area has some of the best adult education facilities in the nation. Emory University, Georgia State University, Agnes Scott College, Georgia Tech, Oglethorpe University, and the Atlanta University Complex, which is comprised of 7 inner-city colleges, are a few of the major colleges and universities in the area. There are specialty schools as well, from art to engineering to acting. You don't have to go far here to learn what you need to know.
One of the most obvious benefits of living here is its culture. Dance, music, theater. Be sure to take advantage of opportunities like these.
History and Culture is sponsored by Trust Company Bank, the bank for strength and investment skill. This is the Piedmont Arts Festival. It's an annual celebration which is held in Piedmont Park, right in the heart of Midtown Atlanta. Paintings, sculpture, crafts, and a wide assortment of more unusual items are on display. The success of the festival year after year isn't surprising.
It's just real fun. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Not only the painting and sculpture are fantastic here, but so is the food at the Piedmont Arts Festival. That is really delicious. The people of Atlanta are proud of the city's cultural attractions, and that pride has helped make Atlanta one of the country's newest and most dynamic artistic centers. If you love classical music, then you'll want to hear the soft and often electrifying sounds of the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, directed by the world-renowned Joel Levy. The orchestra's home is in the Woodruff Performing Arts Center. Call 892-2414 for tickets and 876-HORN if you want information about upcoming programs. The Woodruff Arts Center is also home to the Alliance Theater. Here, all productions range from classical shows and musicals to contemporary shows, some of which are homegrown here and then move on to Broadway. Of course, the Alliance is just one of Atlanta's many performance theaters. Altogether, there are more than 30 theaters here. We've even got a center for puppetry arts. The candles are lit, and we're just about to enjoy an evening of al fresco dining and music at Chastain Park, right in the heart of Buckhead. What makes Chastain so special? Just look. We're lucky to have a table, but concert goers all bring dinner and come up with some original ways to serve it. For the bigger picture, you'll want to check out Creative Loafing, a free newspaper that lists most cultural events, from ballet and opera to comedy and rock and roll. Copies are everywhere, so be sure to grab one for the latest update on Atlanta's cultural calendar. If visual art is more your style, then Atlanta's many galleries have a treat for you. The High Museum of Art is the largest art museum in the Southeast. In addition to its permanent collection of over 9,000 items, it has an ongoing schedule of special exhibitions. Numerous other galleries offer special collections from contemporary art to the old masters. And if you're in the Buckhead area, take a drive down West Paces Ferry Road and see the Georgia Governor's Mansion. This area is one of the oldest and most elegant in the city. The grandiose Swan House and humble Tully Smith House are open to the public through the Atlanta Historical Society. Some of Atlanta's cultural centers work specifically to inspire cultural as well as political change. There are the Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Nonviolent Social Change, the African American Panoramic Experience, and the Carter Center, to name 3 of several. Each of these centers is fairly new in Atlanta, having been established only within the past 2 decades. The Fox Theater on Peachtree Street is one of Atlanta's cultural high points for concerts, touring shows, and celebrity performances. And if it's contemporary music you want, check out the schedule at Lakewood Amphitheater for the latest and the greatest. Atlanta's great weather also makes the zoo a year-round attraction. Zoo Atlanta, now over a century old, is home to Willie B., our most eligible gorilla bachelor. It's a great place for kids and adults of all ages to have what you might say is a different species of fun. Check it out if you get a chance. Zoo Atlanta's number is 624-5650. You can also get close to nature in a different way at the Fernbank Science Center with a planetarium and public observatory. Recently, the new 160,000 square foot Fernbank Museum of Natural History opened, a fascinating museum for the whole family.
There were so many days just like this one during the Civil War. Wet, raining, gray, frightening, days of battles that were fought in and around the city of Atlanta. And you can't help but think about our city during that time. The bloody battle to take the city, the burning of our city, all so vividly portrayed in the movie Gone with the Wind.
For more information on our Civil War history, visit the Atlanta Cyclorama, which boasts a 100-year-old circular painting depicting the Battle of Atlanta, one of only 2 such paintings left in the U.S. At the nearby state capitol, you can get a broader view of Georgia's wildlife, resources, and minerals. And when you're planning your recreation, don't forget the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, our Sci-Trek Science Museum, and the Chattahoochee Nature Center, one of Georgia's most popular wildlife nature preserves. Of course, there's a lot more out there, so call the Chamber of Commerce for all the details you need to get out and enjoy Atlanta. For days when you'd rather relax indoors, you'll want to check out the books, films, and CDs at our many public libraries. The Atlanta Fulton Public Library, located at 1 Margaret Mitchell Square in downtown Atlanta, even houses early drafts of Margaret Mitchell's classic Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Gone with the Wind. For library information, call 730-4636 or check with your county library system. You'll also want to make time for the dozen or more festivals that Atlanta hosts annually. Among the most popular and largest are the Arts Festival of Atlanta, the Dogwood Festival, and the Atlanta Jazz Festival, all 3 held at Piedmont Park, and the Highland Games and Scottish Festival. These are but a few of the many festivals in the area. For a complete listing of festivals and events, call the Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau at 521-6600. Do you know what famous event was held at Piedmont Park in 1895? I'll be right back with the answer after these messages from our sponsors.
Stocks? Yeah, I'm sold on them for the long haul, but picking them. All those different brokers on the phone with different recommendations. I don't have the time. So I've switched to someone I have a lot of confidence in, Trust Company Bank.
Make the switch to the STI Classic Capital Growth Fund. Available through the bank you know and trust.
Investments? I made the right pick.
In 1895, Piedmont Park was the site for the Cotton States and International Exposition, better known as the World's Fair. From car tags to dog tags, no move is officially complete until the paperwork is done. Here's some information that can help you through the process. If you just bought a home, you may be able to save on property taxes with a homestead tax exemption. However, you must apply to get it. To find out how, check with your county tax assessor's office. Car owners need to register for Georgia plates within 30 days after establishing residency here. You can register at any of the motor vehicle facilities located in county offices in your area. Bring your current tag registration, an accurate mileage reading, your car title, the name and title of the lien holder, or a copy of your lease agreement, proof of insurance, and an emissions certificate that shows that any car you own which was manufactured after 1980 has passed the state-approved emissions test. You can get an emissions test at most gas stations or at any other state-approved emission inspection station. Another tip for drivers: it's illegal to drive without insurance in Georgia, so make insurance a priority. Also, Georgia recently instated an impact fee for cars registering here from out of state. The fee varies depending upon the make and the model of the car. Other important facts. All Georgia tags expire on the last day of December and can be renewed anytime in January. After January, there's a renewal grace period which is organized alphabetically by last name. The final deadline for everyone is May the 1st. For more information about deadlines, call your County Department of Motor Vehicles. Also, in addition to the standard state renewal fee, be prepared to pay a county ad valorem tax. You'll also need to get a Georgia driver's license within 30 days of your move here. If you have a valid out-of-state license, you'll be given a written test and a vision test. Check the government blue pages in your phone book for the listing of your closest licensing center. If you own a boat, you need to register it within 45 days of establishing residency. You can register it in person or by mail. For more information, call 493-5774. Pet owners should register your animals as soon as possible. You also need proof that the animals are up to date on their vaccinations. Call your County Department of Animal Control for more information. Some of you will be looking at school choices for your children. Whether you're interested in a private or a public educational facility, you can call the Atlanta Chamber of Commerce at 586-8403 for publications on education. Schools here require up-to-date immunizations, so make sure you have all your child's medical records. If you want to register to vote, you need to do it 30 days before the next election at any voter registration location in your county. Banks and libraries are among the typical locations. Dining and entertainment is being brought to you by Service Merchandise. A better way to shop, a better way to save.
One of my favorite things to make for dinner? Reservations. Be sure to look at our array of restaurants and entertainment spots. I know it's hard work, but some things you just have to force yourself to do.
Thank you. This is the 103 West restaurant. As you can see, this place is absolutely stunning. The food is exquisite, the service impeccable.
That's right. We love to come here for special occasions. Finding your favorite food is never a problem in Atlanta.
Is there anything else I can offer you tonight?
Yes, could we see the dessert menu?
Right away, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
If you prefer gourmet dining or a big burger, there's bound to be a restaurant that's just right for your tastes. Atlantans enjoy dining out, and the northeast area of the city boasts some of the best informal and casual dining around. You're bound to find something to fit your tastes here. If you want to dress up to dine, then head to Buckhead, downtown, or midtown. Here, the food choices range from French to Japanese and Russian, with atmospheres to match. But that's just a peek at Atlanta's dining choices. Every neighborhood has its own favorites and specialty eateries, vegetarian and health food restaurants included. And if you'd like a complete listing and description of all the restaurants in the Atlanta area, call the Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau at 521-6688.
What's better after dinner than a night on the town? We're at Otto's in Buckhead.
The Atlanta entertainment possibilities are endless. For music lovers, there's blues,
country, jazz, easy listening, rock, you name it, Atlanta's got it all in areas like Underground Atlanta, the Virginia Highlands, Little Five Points, and Buckhead.
This is Eddie's Attic, one of many nightclubs in Atlanta. Eddie's Attic is located in Decatur and is unique because it showcases many of the local up-and-coming musicians. As many as 20 bands have played in one weekend here.
If you want a good laugh, visit our comedy clubs located throughout Metro Atlanta. You'll soon see that there's a lot of funny business going on here. To kick back and relax, or to move to some of the city's hot music, you'll want to check out the numerous other night spots around town. Remember, if you want it, it's likely to be out there. So get out and get ready to hit some of the hottest hot spots in town. Do you know what Atlanta's most famous restaurant is? I'll let you know right after these sponsors' messages.
Our Our philosophy has always been to offer our customers the right product at the right price at the right time. We do that by offering a large selection of name brand merchandise competitively priced every day. Our merchandise is the latest available and offers a wide range of features and prices. Quality, selection, and value are how we prove a commitment of service to our customers.
Service merchandise for every need.
Atlanta's visitors hop off the plane and head for the Varsity. This eatery, located on the edge of the Georgia Tech campus, is famous for its onion rings and casual fare. When you're new in town, just getting around can be a big challenge. Here in Atlanta, understanding the highway language is at least half the battle. When you take to the highways, here are a few things you'll want to keep in mind. The speed limit on Georgia's highways is 55 unless marked otherwise. Be sure to keep your eyes on the signs. One of the first things you'll notice about Atlanta is its size. The city itself is only a small portion of the over 5,000 square miles of turf in the metro Atlanta area, which includes Clayton, Cobb, DeKalb, Fayette, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties. As you might guess, such a vast expanse of land requires great transportation, and Atlanta has just that. This area is crisscrossed by 4 major interstates: I-20, I-75, I-85, and I-285. Chances are you've already encountered one or more of these. With the 63-mile I-285 perimeter highway to take you around the city, interstates 75 and 85 stretching north to south, and I-20 reaching east to west, you can get anywhere here by car. As mentioned before, I-285 encircles Atlanta. Anything inside that loop is inside the perimeter. So the next time someone asks you if you're inside or outside the perimeter, you'll know what they're talking about. And here in Atlanta, we call the portion where interstates 75 and 85 come together in the city the connector. Spaghetti Junction is the point where 285 and 85 meet just north of the city. And now that you're an Atlantan, you'll want to get used to the name Peachtree on street signs. More than 30 area streets have it as part of their name. Although Peachtree may give you a rough time, overall, Atlanta's highways are well marked and much easier to follow than they seem. Recreation is sponsored by Trust Company Bank, the bank for strength and investment skill.
Now that the hardest part about relocating is over, it's time for some of the more enjoyable things moving offers, like discovering new places close by for picnics, sightseeing, or just relaxing in the sunshine.
That's right, Marion. And for a perfect place to experience all of these activities, try the North Georgia State Fair. That's where we are right now, and I guarantee you it's fun for the entire family. You, your friends, your family, everyone.
Few communities can match the variety of recreational opportunities available in the Atlanta area. Whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the mountains, sailing on beautiful freshwater lakes, or a trip to Georgia's Golden Isles, the pristine coastline stretching from Savannah to Cumberland Island, great places for relaxation and fun are easy to find. From Lake Lanier to the north, to Callaway Gardens to the south, Georgia's natural beauty makes recreation a treat. Stone Mountain is one of Atlanta's most popular attractions. This park offers everything from hiking to swimming to paddle boating, plus a nightly laser show during the summer months. Crowds watch the show from a massive lawn at the foot of the 3-acre relief sculpture of Jefferson Davis, General Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson that's carved into the mountain's side. You can get a season's pass to the park and enjoy it all year round. Head for one of Atlanta's many popular theme parks for your enjoyment. Water lovers can swim and splash to their heart's content at places like Lake Lanier, a 35,000-acre man-made lake, and Lake Allatoona. Both have boat launches, beaches, camping, and more. There's also North Georgia whitewater rafting down the Nantahala, Ocoee, and Chattooga rivers. If you like the mountains, you'll love North Georgia. North Georgia offers some of the most beautiful mountain scenery and is a great place to get away for a weekend of camping, hiking, or fishing. A lot of people drive up to Dahlonega just for the dining experience. I'm referring to the Smith House, which has the most delicious country cooking you've ever tasted. This is Helen, Georgia's own alpine village. It's very unique, it's very interesting. It's a place where, as you can see, people have a lot of fun. Every October, there's a grand celebration here. It's called, fittingly enough, Oktoberfest. There are numerous waterfalls in the mountains of North Georgia. This one is Anna Ruby Falls in Unicoi State Park. If you like to just sit back and go with the flow, then take a ride over to the Chattahoochee River. You can shoot the hooch in a raft or enjoy canoeing, kayaking, and fishing. If you were born to shop, then Atlanta may well prove to be your promised land, with more than 10 malls and countless specialty stores and shops. You'll hear mall names like Lenox, Perimeter, Market Square, Cumberland, Galleria, Town Center, and Gwinnett Place. Lenox Square, Atlanta's first regional mall, opened in 1959 and is located on Peachtree Road in Buckhead. It and other area malls feature anchor department stores, plus dozens of specialty shops and eatery choices. If you're looking for the Atlanta branches of the nation's more glamorous stores, head to Phipps Plaza, right across the street from Lenox. That's a sampling of the many choices you'll have for your free time. While you're out and about, keep your eyes open. There's always something new to do here. You never know what you might discover. Most people know that Stone Mountain is composed of granite, but do you know how old that huge hunk of granite is? I'll be back with the answer in just a few moments.
Remember the old poster, Uncle Sam Wants You? Well, it's not you and me he wants. It's our money. So what I've done is, I've found a way that can help me keep more. Pay Uncle Sam less.
Make the switch to Trust Company Bank for the STI Classic Tax-Exempt Bond Fund. Nationally recognized investment management with tax-free income, available through the bank you know and trust.
What this country needs is a good tax-free investment, and I found it.
Stone Mountain, the world's largest outcropping of exposed granite, is an estimated 290 million years old.
We hope this has made getting to know Atlanta a little easier, but this is just a sample of what's out there. Keep this tape handy for quick reference and experience for yourself how dynamic Atlanta can be.